but it's much more challenging when with human subject because of our diversity, not only racial, ethnic diversity, but even from person to person. Yesterday we mentioned that the twins, homozygous, heterozygous twins, show some patterns of similarities in microbiota. At the same time, we know that if the twins are separated in their early lifetime, and these kind of studies were conducted, development is going in a very different manner, and their microbiota is becoming quite different. So case by case and individual approaches, I think this is where the future is, and I will try my best to emphasize it through the course of our gatherings. So I guess it's a time we should start.
Yes, deliver. His third lecture is on probiotics for urogenital tract and oral health, which is also a very promising area coming up with this, and followed by this next lecture on probiotics in pediatric development and challenges. Now, Jikindas, the stage is for you.
Thank you.
I hope it will try to cover in less than an hour and give some time for their interaction.
Oh my goodness, less than an hour. Well, I will have to be skipping something because, or going fast. Yeah, and
take something like 45 minutes for lecture and 15 minutes for your answer, because
oh my goodness,
when you answer, that also takes time.
We'll try, but I cannot promise.
No issue. The platform is yours.
This okay, thank you. It's just the patience of the audience. Yes. That is the important thing.
Yes.
Right.
So this is over to you, Professor Jikindas.
All right. Thank you very much. I will start now, and for some reason the notes were coming yesterday, but I couldn't find how to deal with that, so I just simply removed them. Who cares about the notes? We know these things anyway. So, urogenital and oral health, kind of strange really to connect these two things, but but then I said myself, well, why not? We're dealing with two proximities, let's say, in the human body. Just, really very loose justification for why we should have these together. And we'll start with introducing the area, vaginal microbiota, of course, health and challenges. We'll go through probiotics for vaginal health. Then we'll shift the gears, jump into the oral microbiota, and again, we'll be talking about health and challenges and talking briefly about probiotics for oral health, and then we will conclude this session. So we start with vaginal microbiota, and of course we have to start by addressing the, as I use this loose terminology, geographical location. Where are the things happening and what are the important areas? And the important thing to see here is that two things, actually, two take-home messages. Message number one, the really very complex geometry, the profile, which makes it convenient for the microorganisms to colonize, and which makes it very difficult to control the microorganisms with any kind of aids. And another very important take-home message is the close location of the vaginal environment of the bladder, which means that the colonization of these areas is a continuous, so to speak, never-ending process. And when we look at the key factors that control vaginal microbiota, and the fact that some bullets are important to mention. Well, of course, we have to make sure that we understand that lactobacilli are the major microorganisms contributing to the healthy status. And indeed, we see differences, striking differences in the profiles of vaginal microorganisms depending on the geographical location of the human subjects. More diversity, less diversity, more bacterial vaginosis-associated microorganisms in some areas. The reproductive hormones